Now this is a Carno Church yew tree. It's about 10 miles from Newtown. And it has a girth of about 23 foot, which places it way back in antiquity, possibly to the time of the Romans or before, which provides the site with a spiritual importance in Celtic times. Now from the road, this female yew tree appears solid. On closer inspection, as you can see, it reveals a thin skin. And part of the hollow trunk is filled with a twisted and coiled internal stem. Now there's this metal bar which circles the bole at about 8 foot in height. Directly above this is a dense bushy growth of the tree, with two upright branches rising through it. Now, apparently a couple of decades ago, the foliage on this upper part of the tree was reported to appear unhealthy, and was thought at the time these branches might become vulnerable to storms or high winds. Years later, the top of the trees either succumbed to the weather or has been removed as a precaution. And as I say, it's got a girth of 23 foot 3 inch at 5 foot high. And that was measured in 1998, so it's going to be wider than that. Now the Church of St John the Baptist lies in the centre of Carno village, which is in the north bank of the river of the same name, just west of Newtown. And it has its origins in the Knights of St John of Jerusalem and the Crusades. And records show that a church has marked this ancient site since 11 AD. But with this ancient yew tree at the site, it indicates an even earlier sacred site. Now, apparently the Knights established themselves in Carno in the early 13th century, and they built a hospice about 100 yards from the site, whereon travellers and pilgrims might seek sanctuary and be cared for. But the present Gothic style church was built in 1867, and it's completely Victorian rebuild. I couldn't get inside the church, which is a shame, because there's a 7th or 8th century standing stone, and it was found locally and is clamped on the inside of the interior wall. And it has a crudely fashioned Celtic cross with 2 rough circles carved on it. The purpose of these stones originally is obscure, but some of the 154 such stones discovered in Wales have been found beside ancient burial grounds and on or in proximity to Roman roads, who might have moved them as well. And I think it's more likely the cross was carved much later in the history of the stone. Now this old tree stump in the churchyard may be the remains of an old yew tree that got diseased. I can't find anything out about it. And there is a few more yew trees in the yard, but not as ancient as the original one. Incidentally, the worldwide renowned designer and entrepreneur Laura Ashley, who died in 1985, is buried in the churchyard alongside her husband. Carno was the site of a factory from 1967 to 2005.